Hello, Susie from Pink Diamond Guide, stopping by to do a reading from the aspect of Cancer. Now, we've got energy affecting us at the moment. Mercury has moved into Taurus, which should bring thinking right down to earth and should start to make things really quite logical. Just looking at you, Cancer, I feel like, Cancer can get a bad rap for being a bit moody, and I feel like you're going to dig your toes in a little bit with some stubborn energy, right? You're just not going to tolerate anything less than common sense, because this, Pisces in Aquarius energy has had you transforming and, reforming and improving. You know what you want. You know what you want to manifest, and as the universe starts to bring that into your vision, you're going, now I'm going to dig my toes in. I want what I want, and that's all there is to it. Let's do a six card read, and we'll do an oracle card as well and see what we come up with. Knight of Swords, King of Wands. We've got in the soul space, we've got Seven of Swords. We've got the Seven of Cups in the challenge. We've got the Judgment card in the advice from Spirit, and the Two of Pentacles in the likely outcome. Interesting read, Cancer. Look, this is Knight of Swords. To me, this is the card I was kind of looking at, is that you and the universe are working together to build something. You're not afraid to say what you want, and I always speak to the universe, it'll bring you what you are, not what you want, right? You are what you want. You already started to live it. So you're in the frequency of the things that you want to create. Now you just want to go forth and conquer. And the universe goes, well, game on. Let's do it. Let's actually go forth and build this life that you want. There's nothing standing in your way right now. Here, King of Wands, how you're showing up in the actual 3D. King of Wands, he's a go-getter, right? In the best aspect of the King of Wands, he's a creator. He can have a little bit of ego going on about him, but it's because he really knows what he wants to create. He's fiery, he's passionate, he's driven, and because it's a masculine energy, he gets things done. Like, he's not just going to sit on his hands and go, I've got this great idea, I've got this great vision, and now I'm going to do nothing about it. The King of Wands just goes, yeah, I've got a vision, yeah, I've got everything I need to do it. Let's go forth and conquer. So maybe Cancer, you're out there building, it could be an entrepreneur energy that's playing out here. It could be a creative energy of another force that, maybe you want to, how am I picking this up? I'm picking it up on two fronts. It's definitely a creative force that could be an entrepreneur, but I'm seeing this as a relationship energy as well, and going, I've got brand new passion, and I actually want to, take action on that. I want to get intimate with someone, and I want to build the scenario out in front of me. Perhaps this King of Wands is planning a date that he intends, or he or she intends, wherever you reside, ends up that you two get intimate. Like it has that physical air about it. If you're applying this to your work life, I've got the feeling you've been sitting on plans for a long while, and maybe I kind of got the idea, like, you design something, you send it to the architect, and it comes back from there, and it's in the hands of the engineer to actually go forth and build it. So it's like all the preparation work has been done, and the universe is going, well, I'll conspire with you to actually construct what it is that you want. If it's in your love life, you've got all the money that you need. You've got the date plan, the restaurant, and where are you going to take your date to and back and from, and like all of the details are in place. And now the King of Wands goes, let's make this happen. The only little shady thing I've got going on here, Seven of Swords. Now, maybe in all of this action-based energy, there's something going on in your soul space that goes, this still does not feel right. There's something in this energy that, and I feel like, remember I said when I let up that there's something moody in the energy that feels stubborn, and it's like you've held back a piece of the information. If it's the person or it's the project, you're not telling the other person involved, or the other people involved, the full story. Are you harboring doubts? Are you harboring feelings that you still don't want to acknowledge? Because what's this over here that you're ignoring? You're sneaking away like a thief in the night to build something new, right? You've got an option that nobody knows about. Nobody knows what this other option is. And you're going, will I just for all intents and purposes, I'm charging down a path, and I look very, very transparent with what I'm doing, right? I'm going to build what I'm going to build. I'm going to date who I'm going to date. I'm going to invest in what I'm going to invest in, and I'm telling nobody what's hiding behind the scenes. I've got options that you don't know about, which is kind of why I'm so cocky in what I'm doing, because I've got plan A, I've got plan B, C, D, E, F, G all lined up if plan A falls over. I'm going gung-ho on plan A because I know everything's in place for that to happen, but I've got every other plan up to plan Z is in place. I am determined to succeed under this energy. Whichever option it is I end up partaking in, I'm succeeding. Now, Spirit is here going, Cancer, you're in a judgment energy. You are looking, I know this is the divine, but to me this is you're looking yourself in the mirror and you go, I know what I'm doing. Nobody get in my way. I know what I'm doing. And judgment goes, I find you in good favor, Cancer. You've been through a lot. And the reason you have so much emotional reserve, the reason you have so many options available to you is because you've done the bloody work, right? You're sitting on the other side of what has been an epic journey and you're going, I have done the work. And the divine goes, I know, my child, you have done the work. There's nothing to fall in foul of. There's no, I'm not going to put any harsh lessons on you. I'm not going to put you into a space of struggle. I'm not going to take you down over anything. This is your time to exercise your options. And Spirit, like the likely outcome is Two of Pentacles. Now this could be a juggling energy, but I don't see it that way. I see it as you moving in partnership with someone. You are not going to show them your full hand, right? Because you've been burnt before, you're not going to show them your full hand. But whoever, if this is a person that you have infatuation for, or this is a project that you're pouring your creative energy into, this partnership feels to me like it's got success written all over it. Let's get some oracle over the top of that and see what Spirit has to say, particularly with regards to this partnership. And going, are we speaking, it's, you know, whether it's on the love front for some or the work front for others. What are we, can you feel me? Can you feel me? Interesting. This is interesting energy because there's the partnership, right? So if this is your love partnership, we can say successfully. See how they're entangled? I'm definitely feeling that sexy energy over the top, like you want to be intimate with someone or someone wants to be intimate with you. There's definitely strong attraction, strong physicality. And even with the snake wrapped around them, I mean, when we're looking Adam and Eve and the Garden of Eden and they're coming into knowledge and they're coming into sin and they're coming into understanding their bodies and what it is to make each other feel good, the divine is still shining their light on this, right? Can you feel me? Can you feel? And I've got that as a physicality for you, Cancer. It's like passionate energy returns into your life after what might have felt like there's been a gap in that energy. But my question to you is going, what are you holding back? What are you not saying? What are you not doing? You do want to move into partnership. It does feel like you want long-term commitment with this person. What is this? And I will take another card on this because to me it feels like there's something. You definitely want to move into partnership. Are you just going, please don't deceive me? I'm worried you are deceiving me. I'm pouring my heart, my soul, my energy into this. I'm going to hold back a piece of me just in case you're a snake. Is that what you're asking? Let's ask one more question on that energy and go, what is it if you're moving into partnership? What are you worried about, Cancer? What are you worried about? Yeah, there you go. You're worried about the intentions. You're looking upon this other person and going, do you feel the same way I do? Oh, look, Spirit told me then. Come on, Suze, get with it. Can you feel me, right? Are you feeling that my intentions are pure? Are you feeling that everything I've got to offer is actually geared towards plan A? But what I want you to know is that if you're coming here to screw me over, I will close off this beautiful Cancer energy faster than you can blink. So I get how this reading is going, is that what you're pouring your energy to, whether it's a creative project or a person, you're willing to give your all and your everything, right? Under the proviso under the proviso that these intentions are shared. Now, if you cannot get the confirmation that intentions are shared and that they are genuine and they are heart-based, right? Physicality as well as soul-based energy. If you can't feel that truth, you're going to exercise other options. I'll give it all if you show me that you're all in. If I get a sniff that you're being shady with me, I will exercise another option. I want to go one more level on this and go just one more message for Cancer Spirit. What have we got? Inspiration. Yeah, look, because I'm picking it up on two fronts, right? It is this idea of maybe even, no, I don't want to interlock the energies. Inspiration, you do have this alive and well. And whoever is looking upon you right now is going, Cancer is the one with the answers. Cancer is the one who is bringing the push, the divine spark. You are the one that is inspired to get to this end goal. And I think, honestly, for you to move into partnership with this person, you're going to have to inspire them to believe that you're genuine. You're going to have to bring forth, you're going to have to employ a little bit of stubborn energy there and try not to slip into protective moodiness where you just want to put your shell on. If you get a sniff of trouble, it's going to have to be like inspired energy to move it into a place where this partnership actually takes hold. And you've got everything you need, Cancer. When you bring the best version of you forward, you don't need this. You can inspire anyone into anything in the most beautiful and loving way. You just want to know on the flip side that that person is reciprocal, right? And this is one I can't guarantee because people are different. You know, it's like you cannot bank on everybody's free will. Always going, every single Cancer in the world is going to get this reciprocal energy. But there's definitely Cancers out there that can go, all right, this is my moment to give it my all, to be inspired in my relationships, to be inspired in my partnership, because the divine in two places. I've got the divine in judgment here in favor and this divine light behind you. It doesn't matter if the devil wraps around you, the divine has got you covered. Interesting read for you, Cancer. I'll be interested to see where this goes, but you know how to trust your instincts and you know how to follow your heart, and you know when it's time to get back into your shell and scuttle away. This one will be a lean. Even if your intuition feels icky, right? Let your intuition be your guide. Let this energy be your guide. While you sift through what everybody's intentions are. I kind of feel like I want to give you like a do this or do that message, but I just can't, because there's, you know, moving yourself into a partnership with all that you've got to give and all of this creative energy. And if I say to you, Cancer, you should go forth and have sex with that person, it's going to end up in a partnership that's going to bring you all your heart's desire. I just can't say that, because for some Cancers it's going to be dodgy advice. For some Cancers it's going to be, you're going to want to have sex with this person, you're going to want to give them your whole heart, but you're going to smell a rat and you're going to go, their intention is not pure, I'm going to exercise other options. I think there's two, like the storyline starts with the same juncture, the energy pushes down the same path, but you definitely sit, or maybe this is why this is juggling, you sit at a crossroads at the end of it. Some Cancers are going to choose to be all wrapped up in you, and some Cancers are going to be choosing to exercise other options. But you're going to have to do that work for you and come up with the conclusion, is this person, is this venture truly ticking the boxes with all the right intentions? And if the answer is yes, go forth with your whole heart, Cancer, and enjoy the fruit of that reward. I hope that reading wasn't too ambiguous for you, and I will check back and see how this energy progresses a little bit, and do another reading in a week or so and see where we're at. I'm going to wrap it up there and say, in faith, hope and love, it's bye from me for now.